Hey, Habs fans, are you feeling a jolt of anticipation mixed with a touch of pragmatism right now? What if I told you that the Montreal Canadiens are reportedly considering a blockbuster move to bring in Nazem Kadri, the veteran center from the struggling Calgary Flames, to transform our lineup? With trade rumors swirling and Montreal's cap space wide open after shedding Carey Price's contract, this could be the strategic play to push the Habs back into playoff contention. Today, we're diving deep into this compelling speculation, exploring Kadri's potential impact on our roster, and weighing the cost of landing a proven winner. Let's unpack this exciting possibility and see if it's the game changer Montreal needs. Let's set the stage with the buzz that's lighting up the NHL rumor mill. The Canadiens, coming off a challenging season but starting 2025-26 with a promising 3-1-0 record, are determined to bolster their roster and return to consistent playoff relevance. A key need remains at second-line center, a role critical to balancing the attack behind Nick Suzuki. With over $38 million in projected cap space for 2026-27 after moving Price's $10.5 million cap hit, GM Kent Hughes has a financial room to pursue impactful additions. Sources and analysts are pointing to Nazem Kadri, a 35-year-old center with the Calgary Flames, as a prime target. Calgary's dismal 1-6-1 start to the season has fueled trade speculation, and Kadri's name is at the forefront as the Flames consider retooling. Now, let's dive into why Nazem Kadri is such a strong fit for the Canadiens. Drafted 7th overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs in 2009, Kadri has built a rock-solid NHL career with stints in Toronto and Colorado, where he won the Stanley Cup in 2022, before signing a 7-year, $49 million deal with Calgary, $7 million annual cap hit through 2028-29. Last season, he notched 35 goals and 75 points, proving he's still a potent offensive force. Known for his clutch scoring, playmaking, and gritty two-way play, Kadri would slot perfectly as Montreal's second-line center alongside talents like Ivan Demidov or Patrick Lane. His experience, over 900 career games and a cup ring, would bring leadership to a young locker room, while his versatility in all situations, power play, penalty kill, aligns with Martin St. Louis' tactical vision. At $7 million, his contract fits within the Habs cap room for now, though it's a long-term commitment. Let's imagine the impact Kadri could have on Montreal's lineup. Placing him as a second-line center would ease the offensive burden on Suzuki and Cole Caufield, allowing the top line to maintain its chemistry, while Kadri anchors a dangerous secondary scoring unit. Picture him dishing to Demidov for slick finishes or using his net front presence to create chaos. His 35 goals last season show he can still bear the puck in clutch moments. His playoff pedigree, including a key role in Colorado's 2022 Cup run, would add poise to a roster hungry for postseason success after last year's return. Analysts at PFSN note that Kadri's combination of offensive skills and pressure performance will be a trump card for the Habs, boosting production and depth while energizing a fan base craving a return to glory. Of course, acquiring Kadri comes with price, both in assets and strategic considerations. While exact trade details remain speculative, sources suggest Montreal might need to offer a package, including a young roster player like Kirby Dach, who has high upside but inconsistent results, alongside draft picks, potentially a 2026 second-rounder or higher. Calgary, in a seller's position with their 1-6-1 record, would likely seek youth and future assets to kickstart a retool, making Dach or a prospect like Owen Beck appealing. Hughes, known for maximizing value, must balance the immediate boost Kadri offers against the long-term cost. Kadri's $7 million cap hit through 2028-29 is manageable now, but could strain flexibility for extensions to rising stars like Lane Hutson or Uri Slavkovsky. Additionally, at 35, there's a risk of decline over the contract's later years, though his current production mitigates that concern for the near term. Let's consider the risks and dynamics from both sides. For the Canadiens, trading assets like Dach or high picks for Kadri prioritizes win now over future depth, a gamble if the team doesn't gel or if injuries strike. While Kadri's experience is a plus, adapting to Montreal's intense market and St. Louis system isn't guaranteed. For Calgary, moving Kadri risks further weakening an already struggling roster, though the return of youth could align with a rebuild under GM Craig Conroy. Both teams face scrutiny. Hughes for potentially overpaying for an aging star, and Conroy for parting with a proven leader. With other contenders likely circling Kadri, competition could drive the price up, complicating negotiations. Let's step back and look at the broader implications. If Montreal secured Nazem Kadri, it would signal a decisive pivot from rebuilding to contending, adding a veteran cornerstone to complement a young core. It's not just about filling the second-line center role. It's about injecting playoff-tested grit, offensive punch, and leadership into a lineup poised for a leap after last season's postseason taste. For Calgary, trading Kadri would mark a shift to future-focused retooling, a tough but perhaps necessary move given their early 2025 to 26 struggles. As NHLTradeTalk suggests, Kadri's arrival could attract media attention and boost fan morale, a significant intangible for a storied franchise like the Habs. While still speculative, this rumor paints a picture of a revitalized Montreal, ready to challenge the league's elite. As we wrap this up, I'm thrilled by the prospect of Nazem Kadri in a Canadiens jersey, powering our second line and bringing Stanley Cup swagger to the Bell Center. This trade rumor, targeting a veteran star from Calgary to transform Montreal's attack, feels like a calculated yet bold move for Kent Hughes. Kadri's scoring experience and clutch ability could be the missing link to elevate the Habs from playoff hopefuls to serious contenders. While the cost in assets and long-term cap commitment poses risks, the potential reward of pairing him with our rising talents is electrifying. Whether this becomes reality or remains a captivating, what if it's a reminder that the Canadiens are on the market for impact players to reclaim their legacy. So, Habs Nation, I'm turning this over to you. Would you trade assets like Kirby Dach or high picks for Nazem Kadri to bolster our lineup, or should we prioritize you for the long haul? Drop your fired-up opinions and cautious thoughts in the comments. I'm eager to see if this rumor ignites the same passion in you as it does in me. And if the idea of Kadri in blue, Blanc et Rouge has you pumped, hit that like button to show your support. Let's keep this conversation burning as we watch the Habs chase greatness in 2025 to 26. Until next time, keep believing and bleed blue, Blanc et Rouge.